Season 1 was like so much fun. Like it was so much fun to work on this show because like the crazy personalities we had there, Alex, Eric Fountain, Joe Pitt, Ian Worrell.
When we got the show greenlit, Alex was like, oh my God, we got the show greenlit. And we went to Toys R Us and we like bought all this absurd, like we bought a AR quadricopter drone, which at the time was like super new.
There was a little motorcycle that people would use to go off like jumps. This is a cube farm, by the way. It's just like a studio.
There was a go-kart on our floor. Like Alex went out and bought all these crazy things, and like we would pile up boxes, like cardboard boxes, and you would just drive down the hall as fast as you could through the boxes.
We would have all these games and fun get-togethers. Like
we'd go out in the parking lot and like light off like rockets and things like that.
Someone had like a remote control race car, but it wasn't like something that you could pick up from the store. Like they ordered it from somewhere very specific, and it was like more powerful than it needed to be for an office
Definitely
space.
too powerful to be in an office.
Yeah. Like it could go through walls. Like it was like, this should be outside on a racetrack, right? We started off like, oh, let's see if we can jump Rob Renzetti. And then like, so we made a ramp, and then it like, somehow everyone like came out of their cubes and offices, and it turned into this several-hour thing where we were just trying to up the ante. And then you came out of editorial, and you were like, you climbed up on the buffalo, and you're like, jump the buffalo. And that became the new challenge, and like we gathered a bunch of weird stuff around the office, like
to try to create a makeshift ramp.
This huge ramp
to make it possible for this RC car to jump an actual adult-sized buffalo.
Yeah, and we blew an entire afternoon trying to jump the buffalo with this super race car, and we did it, and that was a lot of fun. Yeah.
We also have a giant buffalo.
we had a giant buffalo.
We call Beardy.
Beardy.
It was this life-size stuffed buffalo.
One day, Alex went to eBay and then bought this buffalo. And then it was huge, and then it was in Oregon, I think. So somebody has to like drive to the truck and then, bring it back.
I remember someone calling me like, oh, hey, can I stop by your house in the middle of the night? I just drove up to Oregon to pick up a giant stuffed buffalo for Alex. I don't even remember who it was, but it was someone who needed to crash at my house because I'm like on the way home from Oregon because they had a giant buffalo.
But when buffalo like marching into the office, that was freaking awesome.
That was a fun afternoon where everyone was just climbing on top of this buffalo and like, posing for pictures.
People, when they came to visit, would always want a photo with the buffalo, and it was always like very like precarious. Like seeing from our offices or cube, like somebody like trying to climb on the buffalo was like.
We had a step stool to really the buffalo because
it
it's
wasn't
super
super
high.
stable though. Mm-mm.
Also, we had our Easter egg hunt. That was so fun.
Okay, yeah.
So Alex would hide like $100 bill, I think.
Yeah.
In like a little
Golden
Easter egg.
Yeah.
And then other eggs with like little chocolates or whatever, and hide them all through the studio.
Yeah.
And then he would just release the crew to find his eggs, and they were really hard to find. Like
As he
Alex,
like cackles.
yeah, he would cackle
Yeah.
because he would really put a lot of energy into hiding them in like weird places. And it was really hard to find. And in good like Gravity Falls fashion, we were like the town folk. Like we were going crazy.
Like eating one another for like $100.
And climbing up the banisters and everything. And
dignity was lost.
Yes, everything. Yes. Everything was up for grabs.
Yes.
I remember the golden egg was hidden in Beardy's beard.
And I found it.
And you found it.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah. I was so jealous.
Yeah, oh, wow. Yeah, it's $100, so.
Yeah.
No, that was amazing.